For today's video, I want to talk about the transitions that are the most common in yoga and the ones that are the most harmful. You see these a lot of times in yoga vinyasa flow classes, and arguably they're some of the worst transitions that you can do. I want to break those down a little bit and give y'all some helpful tips that you can transition between these, but in a way that will be safe and helpful for your body. I'm going to film this. It's a little bit of a weird setup, but I want y'all to be able to see my feet. The transition that I'm going to specifically talk about for today's video is a transition from Warrior 1 to Warrior 2. You see this cued a lot in vinyasa flow classes. The thing with this is causing issue is that your joints are not in the same position from Warrior 1 to Warrior 2, and if you don't adjust the base, it's going to create issue long term, creating unstable joints, which is like the direct opposite of what we want to do in yoga. So I'm going to do this where you can see my feet, and I'm going to do it head on to start. In a Warrior 1 setup, your heel, a lot of times you'll hear heel to heel, but even I say take it wider so you've got space for your hips. And you're going to try and rotate that back hip more neutral. And then you come up, the arms will be in kind of that touchdown shape, which you can't see obviously in the video, but I want you to be able to see the position of the feet. They're a little bit hip width apart, maybe again wider if you need that space for the hips. If I open up into Warrior 2, notice how that knee automatically drifts in because I'm now going to an external position. If I don't adjust the base, this is so bad for the knee and the ankle and the hip. It's all connected. So I want to move the foot over. You can no longer see the back foot, so they're on the same track. And my hips are now open, which again, you can't see my arms, but then they're in that T shape. From the side, if I'm in Warrior 1, I'm going to rotate my back hip more forward to create that neutral position. Again, I can always heel toe the foot out. I'm going to keep that knee over the ankle in order to maintain that alignment in a stable way on the front leg, and then continue to activate the back leg. Open up to Warrior 2, I'm going to move this front foot now in line with the track in order to support the hips in a healthy way. If you are in a class and you hear that cue of Warrior 1 to Warrior 2, move that front foot in the midline of the body. If y'all have any questions, hopefully this makes sense. As always, please reach out. I'll put my website and where you can find me on the socials in the description box as well. And I'll see you next time.